Hey there, future professionals. Welcome to Employability Plus, the channel where you'll find everything you need to build the skills that get you hired. While we started with advanced Excel, you will soon learn about Power BI, social media.
Hello friends, welcome to Employability Plus. So today, a new day, a new course with you, Arun. So what's special about today? So far I've been, using my voice. Today I'm in person with you. That is one thing. And we are going to start a new course. Let's start knowing what it is. It's going to be a course on Power BI, right? So Power BI. Today we are going to introduce Power BI to you. In case if you are already familiar with Power BI, you would learn little more things from this course. If you are someone who is new to Power BI, trust me, you would learn a lot from this particular course. So I'm going to start, from the basics of the course Power BI. In today's session, the agenda for today is I'm going to introduce you to the potential of Power BI. I would say unlimited power of Power BI. If you are an Excel user, we are going to connect the dots between Excel and Power BI and make you feel that it is not that difficult to learn Power BI. As you know, I'm going to make it very simple using used cases on Power BI so that your learning will be more easy. That is the commitment from my side. And we are going to together, we are going to learn a lot. This journey, I'm ready. I hope you are also ready for this, particular, let's say, a great journey, right? So let's begin. So, what is Power BI? Why it is important, right? So, before even we discuss about that, let me tell you, you may be using a data, right, for making decisions. It is important to use data. Reason being, unless you have a data, there's a beautiful quote which I usually say for this. Without data, you're just another person with an opinion. Nobody, serious about your opinions. They be interested to know more about the data, right? So this Power BI in comparison to Excel, okay, going to power your creativity, going to power your data analysis, going to empower the people who are going to receive your data or report. It means they'll be facilitated with all the insights and the requirements of a report. That is what this Power BI is going to do to the users, right, and also the creators. So when I say Power BI, again, it is also coming from Microsoft. Similar to what we have in Excel, Power BI also has element of Microsoft. Yes, it is part of a Microsoft family, right? So in order to explain you a Power BI, the importance of Power BI, I just kept the function of Power BI with a simple acronym called TABS. What is this TABS? Is nothing but transform, analyze, visualize, and share. If someone asks you about Power BI, let's say you are sitting for an interview and someone asks you for the functions of Power BI, remember the word tabs, right? You can't remember the word tabs. I have a character for you to remember this word.
Hi,
Listen to
friends.
this
My
word.
name is Tavs, and I am part of BI family.
His name is
I'm very
tabs.
powerful than my friend Excel.
Of course, tabs is very powerful than Excel. If you want to connect, remember Power BI, remember tabs. This guy, he is very powerful than Excel, and he can transform, analyze, visualize, and share data. That is the great thing about tabs. But please remember, tabs is acronym which is created by me for your easy understanding for Power BI, right? So Power BI helps you to connect with various data sources. Be it an Excel, be it a text file, be it a website information, right? Be it anything, right? SQL, all different data sources you can able to connect through Power BI, and then you can transform those data into a meaningful insights. You can visualize the way you wanted, right? You can visualize the information, and it helps the people to make informed business decisions. Let's move on. When I say Power BI, first you have to understand the components of Power BI, right? Power BI has three different components, major components. One is Power BI desktop, which comes for free. I'm going to train you. I'm going to use for training. You're going to learn Power BI desktop. Features or data modeling. You can do data modeling, visualization, creation, and also you can do offline work. The best part of this one is you can create reports and dashboards. For those who are new to the concept of dashboard, what does it mean? The dashboard. If you are sitting in a car, you would find something in the front, right? A dashboard, right? Which has the metrics of the key important metrics which can tells about the importance of, or like let's say which tells the health of the car. Like you have something called fuel, you know, or speedometers, right? Basically, people seeing the dashboard, you'll understand the operation part of the car, the important metrics of the car. Similarly, for organization, there is certain metrics like KPI, key performance indicators, which are very important. Those things can be given in a dashboard, in a report, right? Which we are going to create. I hope you are excited, right? You are excited about this course. You are going to learn a lot. I'm going to make it very simple. And then we also have something called Power BI service on Power BI mobile. So how it is different from desktop? Desktop is something like which you are going to do it offline mostly, right? It's going to be an offline thing which you are going to have it. However, any report you create, you have to share it with other people. In order to share those information, you need to have certain platforms, right? So this Power BI service, which comes in a freemium model. What is freemium? The basic features of this service is free. If you want to add on services, you need to pay money, right? So that is basically a freemium model, not a free one, right? So free plus premium. Now this is basically to make this Power BI online into online, and then helps to people to collaborate, right? They can sit in different destination and they can work, they can share their work, right? Cloud-based sharing can be done through Power BI service, right? It is very important. Similarly, you have something called Power BI mobile. Yes, of course, the reports which you are generating through Power BI desktop can be viewed through cloud-based in a Power BI service, can be viewed in a mobile using a Power BI mobile. Again, this is also a freemium model. It comes for free, add-on services you need to pay, right? Now, like this, you have other services. But let me tell you, Power BI desktop is very important because you can do all kind of activities in Power BI desktop. When you want to share the reports in different formats, like if you want to share it, then you have to use Power BI service and Power BI mobile, and desktop comes for free. Free, right? Good. So excellent. Now, when I say free, should we celebrate? Anything which comes from free, we have to celebrate. Is free. I hope you are excited. It's free, right? Now let's use it productively and learn Power BI. If you have a doubt that is it possible for me to learn Power BI, is it difficult for me to learn? Let me tell you, folks, I'm going to make it very simple in a sense. It is going to be very useful and very simple to learn. Right? Take it from me. Now. I'm going to given let's say an analogy, right? How Power BI is similar to a public speaker. Why I do that, I'll tell you. For your understanding, basically, if I compare it with real time thing, right? Someone who you can able to remember those concepts when you sit for any interviews and when you talk about Power BI with people. public speakers, right? This guy, let's introduce this guy. Listen to this guy.
Hello friends, I'm Mike. I
He's a
have
power,
close similarities
he's a
with
public
tabs,
speaker.
whom we have seen in the previous slide. Let's see what are our similarities.
Yes. What are the similarities? Let's see that. Now, this public speaker, the Mike, he generally connects with diverse individuals to transform them. Basically, he does all kind of motivations. He goes to different places. Connect with different people of different walks of life, and then he usually, helps them to transform. Right. Similarly, Power BI connect with different data sources, be it Excel, be it text, name any different sources. You can connect it through Power BI, and then you can use it for transforming. Like in the sense, you can transform the data and make the data speaks or tells stories. That is all we wanted. No, we want that data to dance, play, do all kind of stuff. That is all we all wanted to have data to do, right? So that is what it does. It helps the data to become a meaningful information, right? Similarly, this guy, public speaker, Mike, he built relationship and group individuals based on shared interest. Whenever he go to any new place, he generally, try to build relationship with them, try to identify common similarities, or let's say common thing between people, similarities between people, try to group them, saying that, based on demography, right, age, gender, all those stuff, and then based on their attitude towards life, so that he can deliver courses to a particular segment. It's basically segmentation, we call it in marketing. Similarly, Power BI, okay, establish relationship with different tables, because you may not have all the information in one table. Some of the information may be in one table. It has to be connected with the informations which are there in another table. Let's say employee ID, it may be in many tables. Okay, some of the tables which has employee ID, okay, has limited fields. Let's say employee ID and address and phone. Another table may have employee ID, their salary detail, or their annual increment detail and all those stuff. So in order to connect the tables, because if you want to make comprehensive analysis, it is very important for us. If you want to make a comprehensive analysis, it's very important for us to connect or group similarities and then try to link those tables. That is something very very important, which can be done through Power BI. And then the ultimate aim of any public speaker, motivational speaker, which even I aspire to become one day, improve lives and empower people for success through their powerful words and expressions. The way they speak, the way they communicate, they always try to make a difference to people around. Always spread happiness, help people achieve success. So similarly, here in Power BI, we have something called DAX, data analysis and expressions. Remember this one. These are the formulas which you are going to build right here in order to make the data more meaningful, right? To get more deeper insight. Use this one. Bring people to life, right? See, what I mean to say bring people to life. It's not that people are not lively or those, but what happens? People think a lot. In the sense, the biggest issue is getting a peace of mind, right? A lot of trouble happens here on the head, right? So here, what happens that as a motivational speaker, you just speak about very important things and positive things to strengthen people, reinforce their thoughts, right? Reinforce their lives, right? You do a lot of activities in order to bring confidence in their life so that they can live happily. Similarly, Power BI brings data to life, because otherwise what is the point in having some text numbers? Nobody cares about text numbers. You collect, as a business collects a lot of text and numbers, right? Billing or all stuff, supply chain management, various sources, you collect a lot of information as text and numbers. So what is the point of having all those things if it is not properly analyzed, if it is not converted into a meaningful information, if it is not used for improving the business, if it is not useful or empowering the business makers to take decisions? There's no point, right, in having a data which is meaningless or lifeless. So Power BI makes the data more lively, make it bring the data to life, right? Now, data formatting, yes, let's say connecting the dots with Excel. Now let's say those who are already familiar with Excel, you want to know that whether can I take this confidence to Power BI? Can I take this expertise to Power BI? You have a good news, folks. Let's sum it up. You have a very good news. Okay, if you are very comfortable with Microsoft Excel, it is very easy to transfer your knowledge to Power BI, right? The common factors which we are going to discuss is one is data formatting. Through formatting, whatever you are doing, like conditional formatting, data validation, and all those stuffs you are doing, we are also having in Power BI as a backend. Okay, it's a Power Query where you can do all kind of cleaning the data, right? Data transformations can also be done through this. What you're doing with conditional formatting and all those stuff in Microsoft Excel. That is one. Second, if you have if you establish relationship whenever you working on a data, in case if you find or identify some information is missing, you use VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP functions, in order to bring those unavailable data to the master data table. Similar thing what we are going to do in a Power BI, where we are having a model view where we can build relationship between tables. Same thing what you do with VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, again we are going to do it, but it is easy. Summarizing data using pivot tables. Whatever you are doing, summarizing the data using pivot tables. Here we also have something called metrics, okay, visual, where we are going to use it for summarizing the data. Similar to what you do with pivot table. Please remember, very easy. And this is a front end tool, right? Only back end tool we have is Power Query in Power BI, remaining all front end ones. Like you have using logical functions like if condition, nested if condition. In Microsoft Excel, Power BI has DAX, data analysis expressions. Not difficult, especially in the era of chat GPT. It is not difficult to write any formulas. If you can always copy paste the formulas also, but where to copy, where to paste, most importantly when to copy, right? That is very important, right? Now, creating interactive dashboards, which we use advanced charts, dynamic, which I have already covered in my previous videos. Those who have not seen the videos, please go back, and see those videos to get more familiar with the Excel. In a simplest way, I have explained all the concepts, and then you can power your way into Power BI. Okay, and you can empower people around you through data insights. Now, you can create here also dynamic dashboards in report. Now, let's move on. So there may be a question arising in your mind. Okay, fine. Power BI is there, Excel is there. So what? What's great about Power BI? Let me tell you. You know Excel. Okay. However, when the data is limited, let's say when you have a million data, then it is good to work in Excel. Which is around 10 lakhs, you can work in Excel. But when you have millions of data, right? If you have more and more data, let's say 2 million, 3 million data, it is not possible to use an Excel. That is where Power BI comes into picture. You have scalability where you can extend, right? You can use more, right? Let's say more lines of data in Power BI. Right? Data connectivity, yes, you can connect with all the sources, all Microsoft sources, all sources you can connect, which I have already told you about that. Advanced data modeling, we can build relationship between tables, right? It can be many to many, it can be one to many, it can be many to one. You can build relationship, right, through Power BI. It's very easy. Again, advanced visualization. You can create various different charts which you have never come across in your life. Like you have something like if you are someone who's into sales, you can create your funnel chart. If you are into project, you can create your Gantt chart, right? If you are someone uh, in HR, you can create tree map, right? You have bullet graph, bullet, name bullet, right? Very powerful, right? And then cloud integrations, sharing is possible in Power BI. You can track changes, most importantly tracking changes and reverting back to previous version. It is not available in Excel. When you save the file, you're done with it. Here though, what happens is, in case if you wish to turn back and go back to the previous version, there is a possibility to do that. When it comes to the view part of Power BI, it looks like this. I'll just give you a representation of how it looks in the tool, right? Although I haven't opened yet. So it has report view, as I said earlier, where you can generate reports, you can create your dashboards through that. And you have a table view where you can do certain modifications to your data. And model view where you can build relationships, which is given here. You can able to see a model view similar to this, where we can build relationship between tables. Right, you have a report view. Similarly, you have a data tax query view. Right? So there are different types of subsets which we have already discussed, which is available here to see. And you have, as I said earlier, Power Query Editor, right? If I say these are all front-end ones, okay, this Power Query Editor is a back-end one where you can clean your data, clean the data so that your data looks very beautiful. It looks very beautiful, right? Cleaning is all about beauty, right? So clean your data so that your data becomes very beautiful in the sense, I would say the beautiness of a data is there in whether it is meaningful or not, whether it is informative or not, whether it is helpful or not, right? So visualization, these are the options which are available where you can power your graphs, charts through this option of visualization tab, right? Fine. So so these are the these are the subsets which we discussed earlier also. Now, what are we waiting for them? Since we know all these things, right, and we are interested to learn about Power BI, and Power BI, as I said earlier, comes for free. What are we waiting for? I think we can just start downloading it. You have option to download in Microsoft Store. It's a recommended one if you are using a Windows PC, or you can go to Power BI official website where you can access or download Power BI for free. I'm talking about is the desktop aspect of it. Free one. Others are freemium, and this is free, absolutely free. Please make use of it. Right? Stay connected with this channel. What is important? Please do subscribe. If you like this video, liking and love, you should never hide. Okay, you have to express it. Be expressive. In case if you like this video, be expressive. Like it. In case if you don't like it, you don't like it. Okay. So, but see the entire video. You would definitely like it because a head start for a course like Power BI, I have made it very simple. Do subscribe. If you are confident, share it with your friends. Make them be a part of this journey. Together, we will learn. All the very best. Time to bring the curtain down.